All right, so we're talking about scammers. You know, when you get that phone call or somebody telling you that you won something and you got to pay money in order to get that prize, any prize money that's ever won, you don't have to pay money to get it. It's a guarantee, you know. It's one of those things. It's a freebie. I have had people do that to me all the time where they would say, I won something, and I'm like, just like I had this at home, and they contacted me, and I said something to the point like, I didn't put in for that company. And I actually looked up that company name and everything, and no one heard of me. So I was like, wow. And then I caught the person. They tried to get under $20 from me, and that's how they do it. And I'm like, nope, that's not how it goes. I'm not paying you money. No, I will get the money from you. Know you want. So it's a happy Friday. I've been cleaning and I lost my vape thing, so I had to get another one. I probably threw it in the wash. Oh. So I have so it's really good to see you guys, or you see me. I am going to be having a vape. Oh, that one's used up. I am smoking. Oh, was it? It's one of my favorites. It's from Superior. It's orange, Nevada Organic Remedies. They do make that here in Pahrump. The product line from Nevada Organic Remedies. And of course, this is Lemon Cake OG. Lemon Cake OG. So I think it's a hybrid. It's got some mercer. It's got some good stuff. I really like it. It's good. It's very good. So here it. Oh, that one's empty. God dang. There we go. I got a couple more of these. All right. Let's get the party started with we are going to be using some edibles by Camel Recovery. This is the longest high I've ever gotten. It's not a strong high, but it's a long high. So I'm going to undo this, and we're going to be talking about scammers. They will seem like your best friend. They're really good at chatting. Most of them are just as broke as us. They need money. I prayed for them because of the fact that that's their only way they can make money. They feel, and I'm like, oh God, you can make money on YouTube and other stuff. This is what it looks like if you can see that. Hi. Hey Jay, good evening. I got some numbers over at my favorite place. This is where I went. We're talking about scammers because I had one try to tell me, and I said, we can pray together if you need money. We both need money. Okay, I went at the source, and for five of these lovely things, $40. Yeah, and then Omega decided, yeah, good evening. Yes, I got this. I'm like, yeah, babe. Yeah, it's warm. I complained to my son. I go, It's freaking cold. Well, put on more clothes, and I'm like paying for the electricity to do this, so turn it a little down. How are you doing? Oh, let me have some. I've been kind of smoking and cleaning, and that's why I lost my. Oh, shoot, that's right there. I got to keep a new thing. Mmm. These are good. Mmm, mmm, mmm. So, some of these. Got my water, alcohol. I got new. This is a new one. This is my new one. I got it at the source. Sometimes they have what they call early morning, like you know how you go to a place and they give you certain deals when you drink. Well, I got an early morning. I got 10% off this, and it's really cool. So I'm like loving it. I love it. I'm like, I love my new little bong because I could take it with me places, you know. So, well, Jay, I've been having to tell people, and usually I try to get the people who are scamming me to get out of scamming and to tell people how to avoid being scammed. Anytime they tell you to go to Telegraph, they are not real. Check the company they are talking about. If it's a real company, they will know who you are, you know. I checked the company and they didn't know who I was. They didn't hear me. So I was like, yeah. Do not believe a scammer because anything on Telegraph is usually a scam job. It really is. I have yet to see it. So you know when you're being scammed is when you go on Telegraph. Mm. I like my, it's like, you know, it's not much alcohol, but it's like, you know, fruity, it tastes like orange popsicle and it's so good. So, I really, oh, why do you think it was, you know? Yeah, you're a man. Men are warmer. Well, my air conditioning unit is really good. It's new. What happened was when I had my fire, the insurance took care of the conditioning, air conditioning. So my air conditioning uses way less electricity, and we got it really pumped, and it's cold. It's 39. Aw. Well, Jay, I missed you. Well, let's see. I got a guy. Let me tell you this. His name's James, and he kind of. I'm going to be honest. He looks Hispanic, but he also looks Chinese too. I'm like, I almost want to say, do you have? I almost want to ask him if he has, you know, some Chinese in him, but he will not come over here, makes excuses. And the last time he gave me coordinates, the last time we met up, and it was to it would be like a porta potty type where people run on trails and they have a porta potty there. That was not a good date. That was the last date. I said no more. I gotta raise my standards higher. If I'm raising my standards higher as a person, I expect everyone else to do the same. So When when you go and you're called and somebody says that they had at home or they text you and you didn't put in for that company, guaranteed it's probably a scam. And a lot of times I try to keep scam artists busy because why? Well, when James called me, my scam artist was dinging me, and I'm like going, fuck. I try to keep them busy so they don't mess with other people. Yeah. I try to get them on the straight and narrow. You know, it doesn't work all the time, but yeah. I the if they go on Telegraph, you'll know they're really scam artists. I don't know what the deal is. If you go on certain people who are famous and you make a comment, you'll get like a dozen people saying that they are that person. So to avoid being scammed when you're talking to a celebrity, especially on X, they have on X, it's like after the name, there's like a round circle that's green with a white check mark. That's how you know you're talking to the real deal. Because wow, there's a lot of scams artists out there, and I made a comment on a famous person, wished him happy birthday. And I got like three scam artists saying that they were that person. And then I knew they weren't. I was like, oh my God. All you can report and block them. I believe you can report them, but you can block them and everything. Uh, when you're dealing with that, at least it actually you can tell if they're real or not because you got the check mark. You got in the black, not in a green background with a white check mark. I mean, it's like God. A while back, I had somebody who was stalking me that I worked with. I quit going on. It was Twitter back then, and it's been over a year, and it's been the best thing. If you want to avoid scam artists, another way is when you say you like a certain show and they have that on X and it's the authentic one, it's got the check mark, the whole 9 yards, and you make a comment and suddenly you see that same person, five other ones of them saying that they are that person and everything. And some people are just not just scammers, they just want to get attention and nude pictures. I'm not even joking. So, what you want to do is make sure that you're safe. So, the best way to do is make sure, especially if it's on X, that they got the check mark. If not, just block. Trust me, it is way easier because if scam artists got nobody to talk to, they wouldn't be there. They're obviously getting somebody, not me. So, I used to get all the time, all the time. And they got so much problems with it, it wasn't funny. So here's to everybody. I want to start with an opening prayer. I've been worried about just people at work. I know that we go to work and we are supposed to leave our at home. Sometimes you can tell just in their face. They don't tell you. You feel they're going through a lot of stuff. So I want to pray for everybody at work. Everybody at work. Dear God, all angels that can help, all ancestors that can help. Please make sure everyone is protected. They won't get in trouble. They'll have a really good weekend. And next week, when we have the Aztec Games, I win a lot of money. Amen. All right. I'm sorry you changed it and had a low key elsewhere on YouTube. I tried that too. And I need to, it's good to, I think I'm going to flip back and forth. Um, this weekend, I am going to order some Cal Scrubby t-shirts. I found some different colored ones. I'm going through, looking, seeing what I can find. Easter is next weekend. Yeah. Well, I worry about the people. Some people I'm not close with, but I think they're good people and they just need to. But I also been lied to. Um, I have been told by somebody that um, they were for 10 years comatose. They were, you know, there's nobody I've known that has done that because when your brain ceases to function for so long, mm, you gotta learn everything over again, like how to walk and stuff. So, if you've been, so being smart is also making sure that every account that you talk to is verified. That's why I tell people they go on Telegraph, scam artist. That's a big clue. Big companies don't use Telegraph at all. I know that. They don't use it because it's easy to hack. It's great if you're going overseas. It's mainly people overseas use it, but not in the United States. In the United States, they don't. My dad used to travel to Europe. He used that's the reason why I have it. Is because my dad and I always talk. We're big talking. He was a picture artist. So he would send me pictures and tell me what I would think. And I was like, he said, man, you're like one of my best friends. He told me, my dad told me I was one of his best friends because I was so much like him. I go, that's why we didn't get along when I was a teenager. I was a lot like you. Yeah. So I am, let me get my, I am smoking lemon cake, OG lemon cake. And oh, these buds, you gotta see them. I got them at the source. Very good price. It's got a lot of terpenes and stuff, so it may not have like a high THC. It gets you really high. Let me get, oh shit. Yeah, I'm losing everything. Oh. Lemon cake OG, look at that. Oh, yeah, I want some kung pao chicken. Send me some kung pao chicken. You're going to send me some kung pao chicken? Kung pao. Yeah. Kung pao chicken. Now, I've just been worried about, it's just, you see, as usually it's like I only have 2 hours with some of my coworkers because they come in at 6 and we leave at 8. So I have like an hour and a half. And it's a lot of times the only time you see them is very rarely. And when you get a connection like, you're a good person, they're going through a lot on their own and you just want to pray for them is the best thing you could do. You know, I didn't go to church, but I have like where we talk about stuff on my Facebook and yeah. Oh yeah. I know, I thought it was James is a nice guy, but he's got to learn after 2 years of on and off dating me, you gotta raise up your standards or I'm just going to not see you. I don't have time for this shit. I really don't. I don't have time for someone to, you know, dick around with me, so to speak. I'm like, look, you know where I live, and if you have something going on in Pahrump that you don't want somebody to see, then you know, it is what it is because we both work midnights now. Yeah, I got higher standards. If I'm going to raise my standards, and I expect everyone else to do the same, that's just me. You know, this stuff's so good. I got what I'll do is I'll drink and I just get tired and I go to bed. And I'm washing my bedding, so I can't do that. So here, yeah. When in doubt, whenever a scam artist asks for money, when you're going for a job, you do not go to an interview and give someone $10 or $15. It is the same for online. Do not think that just because it's at home and it's different that you have to pay the money. That is not the case at all. Now, unless you have lately, and I kid you not, I had what agency? Oh God. It's like a Star Search agency, but you can pay the talent agents, $50 a month, and they try to push your picture or, what you can do, and they have you take classes for acting and stuff. And for the past month, they have been chasing me, and I said, I don't got the money. So finally, I think um, I'm going to contact them and ask them, look, I don't have the money unless it's this amount. It has to be a certain amount. I'm planning on making a decent sized purchase and having, learning different languages and having where I can learn more than one. It's a lifetime thing. I think it was like 125. That's really reasonable. So I'm going to see. I'm waiting for them to do a deal for Easter. So I'll have an app and I will be learning a different language. I'm learning Spanish because, god dang, I like to know what everyone's saying. And I'm not going to tell them I'm learning it. Hi, Carrie. How are you? We're talking about getting scammed and how to find out if you're getting scammed. If they tell you to go on Telegraph, that's a scam artist. That's like, I call it Europe's other, telephone, but also it's scam artist's favorite thing. I got a scam artist to actually pray with me. I said, let's pray that, we all get better financially without scamming anybody. Amen. I didn't block. I have great conversations with a scam artist. Usually they'll pretend to be females. Most of them are men. But I'm hoping to put this person from the dark side to the light side. Yes. Go and do good. I said, make some videos, what you do. It will be really enlightening. A lot of people can learn from actual people who do the scamming because no, I just know when they put you on Telegraph, you know it's a scam. Anytime you go on X, which used to be Twitter, if you go on X, people still call it Twitter. I like calling it Twatter, but you go on X, there's a verification code. The verification code is easy. It's right after the name. It's a circle with a white check and it has it behind green. It's got a check. And that's how you know. You know it's the real deal. There's no check mark. All right, because watch, X going to change it to a whole different color. We got it green with a black check mark, whatever. They got a check mark showing that is verified. Any verified account is who you're talking to. So you get a scammer and they're using a non-verified, just block. Don't bother. I do. Because, times are hard, but I think the scam artists have been really good with their scams, though. Oh, these ones look real, like the real deal. So be careful. Anyone who asks for money, imagine this in real life when you go for an interview and you're hired. Do you have to pay your work? I don't have to pay my work when I go in. They pay me. Isn't that's the whole idea? Just keep that in mind. Anyone looking for a job and they get an at-home thing wanting to be $200. I had a friend get taken for $200. So I kind of like try to bring them to the white side, the right side. So, yeah, I've been really excited. I do not know why. I just when something good's going to happen, but you don't know what it is. You got to hear this, Jay. Yesterday at work, all day. All right, I'm smelling roses, like real, not the roses you get when you get the mail order. We're talking roses, a lot of roses, fresh, real like roses in my nose all day at work yesterday. So I'm looking it up, and the only thing I could come up with is my grandmother. God love her, she's in heaven. God's taking care of her. She had two rose bushes right by the house. And my dad told me this story. One Mother's Day, it was my grandfather's idea. They were going to buy their mom rose bushes. So my uncle and my dad put these rose bushes. My grandmother took those roses were beautiful and huge. She took care of them. My grandfather pruned them, and they were always beautiful. Big, beautiful roses. Just the smell. You could smell because she would open up the windows were right by the rose bushes, right where her room was. And sure as, she would smell roses. So as a kid, smelling roses reminds me of my grandmother. And I'm thinking, my grandmother was all day yesterday with me. She was protecting me or something. She was with me. That's, how I felt, but it was amazing. She was not tall. She was the size of Carl, a person I work with. And god dang, you did not mess with her. She was like Polish pit bull, little and sturdy. Oh boy, you didn't mess with grandma. Oh god. You, she gave you a look. My daughter can do the same look my grandma did because I've gotten tons of them. She gives you this steely eye look like you are entering the danger zone. The next thing will be the first, middle, and last name. That's it. Then you're in timeout for a long time. One time I just didn't want to go in timeout. And I go, well, Grandma, you got new running shoes. You're going to use them. And I went out the door, ran out the long driveway, went down the street. And guess who was right behind me? My grandma. Boom, 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 boom. Running right behind me. That really hurt. That was a long walk back because she kept whomping me. You don't do that. And then she called me my full name, for everyone to hear. Oh, God, I heard about that for years. How I made my grandma run after me. Oh. My dad said, the age of 12, he goes, oh, I got so many phone calls from your grandmother. I go, really? Oh, it's good to be the one that yeah, I was the bad girl for at the age of 12. My poor father. I don't know how he did it. He really had a great sense of humor because he did some funny stuff. Oh, God. That's the reason why he got through the age of 12 with me. Yeah. So we are talking about scam artists and not being scammed. So most places, but I know for certain X has it where it's verified behind the person you're looking at. Verified it was them, you're talking to, so and so, or this person, or this famous person. That's cool. And it also locks out the perpetrators pretending to be someone they're not. And these famous people must be just reeling over, going, why? I had one guy, he wanted me to pay him $200 for tickets to the Haunted Museum. And I go, why would I pay for one person $200 when I could go to the Haunted Museum? I get a certain discount and I could get the full, it's like, I forget how much it was, but I couldn't afford it. I had to get the deep down discount because I wanted to have money for the souvenir shop. So bad. I wanted to have money for the souvenir shop. I got a cool hat. I did. I already have his book, so. Yeah, I'm working with someone who said that they were asleep for 10 years. Oh, what's it called? Comatose. Ah, shit. What's the name when someone is in... Oh. Well, anyway, he lied to me, and I said to a friend of mine, oh, I don't know about this one, man. He said he was in a, oh, shoot. He said I said to him, "How did you meet your wife?" And he goes, "Well, he was out for 10 years and I looked it up and there's no possible way you would be walking and talking. More or less, it would be either a miracle of God or you make the Guinness Book of World Records, that's for sure. We've been comatose for 10 years. My allergies are bothering me, sorry. It sucks. I love springtime, but I've turned into my father. I used to think my father cried all the time. No, he didn't cry. He had allergies. Seriously, I wake up when it's when I get there's a lot of pollen in the air. I don't think there's a lot of pollen though. But if there's like something in the air, my eyes will like get watery. One time we had my dad had to do something because there was mold building up where we had our TV room, and my eyes were always watering. And they said, "Are you allergic to anything?" And my dad goes, "The TV room." So we had to have that already done because of me. My eyes would water all the time. I'm not crying, Dad. No, I'm. My dad go, "Well, you on your period?" Oh, I made him. Oh, we went to the mall for that one. Oh yeah, I'm allergic to this shit. I'm not on my period. You want to make it up to me? Yeah, he didn't have time, so he would pretty much, we'd go to Burlington Coat Factory near the mall, and I tell all my friends that I bought it at the mall. My friends would go to the mall and not find the same shit I had. And go, "I went to the guest store." Yeah, so did I. And then I went to Burlington and seen the same shit. I did. I seen the same shit for $75 more. And I'm like, well, I bought more clothes. So I go to Burlington to buy some really nice things. Back then it was Jordache, and Calvin Klein was a big name brand. And you looked for those. Oh, wow. I'll go do that. Yeah. I do love honey. So that's good to get that. Cause god dang. Oh boy, this time of year is like my not so happy time of year. Oh Lord. It's I think it's with my family with age. We don't have certain ailments and stuff. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have a weight problem. I don't have a problem finding a date is just oh god, some guys are just I, I got fished, man. That's another thing. Another way to quit being fished, don't go on the date right away. For me, that's the way it's been working. Talk to them. So, do you have any jewelry that I should know about, like on your ankle? Right here. Does it like report to the police? Oh, God. Yep. Hi, I'm the fishing master. Do you like being fished? That's right. I'll show you ways that you can be fished like never before. That's right. Go on unverified people who you think are famous. Give them all your banking information. I'm sure that they're going through some financial difficulties. Yeah, right. Well, I am going to be taking my pooter, which is right here. Let me get my pooter. My pooter is right here. Do, 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 do. Well, I'm going to be taking it in to get a look on her. She's an old girl. Yeah, got a lot of good memories. No, not with porn. Guys, keep your mind out of the gutters. So, I've been doing some writing and I sometimes get into character. And my son used to walk in on me when I used to do my writing and he would go, "That's funny," you know? And I would be in character sometimes just to make his friends laugh. You know, they'd come over and I'd be in character and stuff. Boy, my mother-in-law hated me. Never had printed any of the books, but goddamn, I had more fun writing them than anything, driving everyone crazy. So, anyway, I am smoking lemon cake OG. We had a great day at work. You see, we have nicknames for everybody at work, from SpongeBob. I am the mermaid. And then we have, you know, the squirrel. Yeah, you don't want to mess with her. You don't want to mess with the squirrel. Sid. And then we got Squidward. He's always complaining. Actually, they've been using honey since the ancient times over in Egypt. They have found a lot of what contained in the containers were honey. And it was still, as they said, they had one of the, which they wouldn't do now, they ate from the jar of the honey. You know, let's go. Oh, hey, we've been like digging for 3 days. Hey, there's some honey there. Let's just eat it up. Good after 3,000 years. Yeah, you're right. They also used to use it in bandaging people for wounds. That's what my grandma told me. My grandma, um, their family used to be called what my great grandmother Stefania in her hometown over in Poland. She was she would make up herbs and stuff and heal people. And that's what my family has dealt with for thousands of years. My son's real good, though. He's a good one. He actually has a herb book and memorized it. I'm going to buy a herb book and memorize it just to show him one. But yeah, he's really good at getting natural things to heal. He got me back taking vitamins again. I wasn't taking vitamins for a while, and uh, when I started again, my nails started growing better, my hair, and then I started just, you know, caring better for myself. Thank you, Devin. You're a good kid, you weirdo. That wasn't me. I didn't burp. Nope. That'd be like a sweet pizza. That'll be a. I'm not pregnant, so that sounds like a pregnancy thing. But I'm sure they have dipping sauces that are like honey related and stuff like that, so it's not too far off from that. It sounds like something down south. I lived I lived in Texas for a bit. Boy, do they take their steaks seriously. Oh my God. But I had one regular customer at TGI Fridays, and the guy was pretty fucking cool. He really was. He was this big fat guy. He was uh he was an asshole, but he was always real nice to me because he said, "This is how I want it cooked. I want you to take it. I want you to count to 5. I want you to turn it over and count to another 5. I want you to put it on the plate." I go, "Really?" He goes, "Really? Okay." So I went back and I says, "I'll make it." And the manager watches me. I count to 5 on each side, throw it on the thing, served it to the guy. He ate it. He was my $100 tip each week. I knew that I was going to walk out with close to, well, with $100 at least once that week. Oh yeah, I was like, thank God for this guy. God bless. Okay, so I'm not ugly, all right? It helps not being ugly and being poopy pants, if you have a, stick up your butt. I like to entertain people. uh, that's the reason why I love being a bartender. I didn't drink on the job. I took it seriously. I had 2 carloads of people of the bride and the bridegroom's family. And I had them karaokeing one side and joining in on the other side and going back. It was, it really was. But that didn't last long. I started losing weight, and the girls told me, no, they didn't like me no more. I was pretty much told that. So I was like, okay. What about honey in a face mask? You know? Like this. Equal parts apple cider vinegar, equal parts calcium bentonite clay. Put some honey in there. I don't know how much. Guesstimate. Mix it up. Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. It'll dry up. It'll pulsate. And then when you take it off with a hot, warm washcloth, you'll feel it exfoliate. What's good is with essential oils, jojoba oil, and tea tree oil. Make it even better. You know what I like to do? I like to get the honey where you get the honeycomb in there. Then I cut the honeycomb up and I like chew on it. That's good. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, a lot of times, so I'll get some local honey this weekend. I'm smoking strawberry cupcake. Yeah. So we're talking about how not to get scammed. Especially if you go on X, you will find that there is right behind what is their name or their company, there is a check mark. It has got a green background with a white check mark, and that's how it's verified. That means you're talking to the real people. Anybody without the verified, you're talking to God knows what. Some smelly old man in the basement of his mom's house. I thought about being a beekeeper. I wonder if my son would like to learn beekeeping. I think so. They have this one thing I wanted to get, and now I got a couple pennies to rub together. I'm thinking of beekeeping. It's one of the easiest ones. And they have this one where you move this, it's a certain way you move it instead of, it's really cool how you do it. So I gotta go and look it up, see if my son would put it together, see what it takes. Got to get the bees, and I got to hurry up because it'll be getting too hot to get the bees, because you have to buy um, a starter kit, so to speak. And if it gets too hot in the summer, it's too late. I'm really thinking of it, yeah. So I'm going to like ask Devin. See, don't I don't know what would be the best place to put, the whole thing. I don't want to put it where there's people so they don't enjoy themselves. So anyway, I always tell people, make sure they're verified names that you're talking to. If they go on Telegraph and you are an American and you're sitting in Texas, you're being scammed. Telegraph is 100% scam. They don't have, most of these people, I would say, no one's going to ask you for money. No one. So if they ask you for money, it's especially, make sure they're verified. only talk to verified. You know, if, you know, no, I'm not meeting them on Telegraph. They're telling me to go there to chat with them. That's how you do some part of your business through Telegram. I got Telegram because my dad would talk to me from Poland from there or wherever he was in Europe. He loved Russia. Do you know where he went? He went to Vaca World. I'm not joking with my father. I am not. No. He goes, I'm in Vaca Land. Where is Vodka Land? Russia. Oh, how's Russia? It's okay. What do you mean it's okay? I'm checking the thing and it's -4. Well, with vodka, apparently it's not no more -4. It was, he said, a huge mall with just different vodkas from all over the world. I'm in vodka land. And do not ask me how he got a whole crate of vodka through. Okay, I'll tell you how you can get through customs. You pretend you bring your old dad, have him with the cane, and have him with the vodka. Guaranteed he'll get through customs a lot quicker. We were drinking Russian vodka for like years. They make good vodka though, yeah. Russian vodka. We make good vodka. We know. I have living relatives in Russia. That's why my dad was there. He was visiting relatives. And yeah, my dad, he takes from that Russian side. He looks a lot like some of the family over there. He had pictures in Poland. No one smiles. This is a smile in Poland. That's a smile. I'm like, damn. I'm glad I'm here. But that's where my great grandmother, he went to her home country. I don't know where it was. Portland? Oh, wow. I heard a lot of bad things too about Portland. Well, just let's pray for Portland. Dear God, please have Portland turn around, have it become positive. Amen. And let's smoke some weed to that. I am smoking lemon cake. Oh, gee. This is where I start losing shit. Let's smoke some weed. I don't know where my cat is at. I think he's out. I need a break from him. God dang. He keeps attacking my feet. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I got him this a couple weeks ago. It flips. I just gotta charge it up. I gotta wait for him to bring it to me because he loves it so much. I gotta get up and stretch. My ass can't stay. Ooh. I'm not trying to be sexy. I'm just trying to get up and stretch. How do I stay fit? When I lift something heavy, I'm like squeezing that stomach way, and I'm like, "Ugh." We're working on what we call the 2-pounders. Oh, lovely. They're lovely. They're not bad. I'm not worried. Yep. What kind of weed are you smoking, Carrie? I am smoking some good OG lemon cake OG. Lemon cake OG. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I gotta get some of my wash done, so we're gonna go walk where I need to get the wash done. Do, 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 Oh, this is the front of my door. All right, there we go. I have a Stephen King hall. I have a Stephen King hall. And I had someone from New York say, God, that looks like it's in New York. And I'm like, they got a lot of Stephen King halls? Because I expect some two look-alike ladies, older ladies, going, come and play with us forever and ever. Not young little girls, two old ladies going, come play with us. Come on, let's go. No, I don't think so. Tranquil place. Oh, it can be. Any place can be tranquil. Gotta put out the vibes. Gotta get the positive vibes going. That's why we're smoking weed, so we can be happy. Well, it is when I live in the same domicile as my ex, so sometimes he talks on the phone real loud because he's a lot. And he gets real loud. Usually he'll talk about stupid shit that don't pertain to me, and I really don't care. He's just loud. And that's why I like the hours I work for the time being. You know why? Because by the time I'm leaving, he's getting real loud. And when I get back, he's already asleep. It's wonderful. For me, it is. And it's been working out. We've been cordial. A lot of times when I'm at work, my son will take the cat into his room and my son will be playing with the cat and he'll be cordial with me when he throws the cat back in my room. That's where it ends. There's nothing else. I spent too much on my divorce. I really did. God damn. Each month my stuff kept going down. Not stuff, but just finances. Oh, well, it is what it is. I try to keep the peace, so it's been pretty good. I've been pretty much trying to pray for everybody and hopefully everything, good comes around. Because, good Lord. And that's about it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. I think I have some coffee. Let's go to my car and get some coffee. Because I think I have some in my uh, Starbucky Wuckies. So I'll go get that. I got this big Starbucks cup and it's metal because the one Starbucks cup I took to work, it got cracked. So I figured this one's a little more heavy duty. It's, hopefully, I'm not too far from the internet. My phone's gets weird. Let's see. What side is it on? Oh, it's on this side. Bingo, I was right. All right. See, it's this big. It's from. It was from Starbucks. Oh, see, I need some. It's not Starbucks coffee. It's. I French press it. When I got some coffee ground a different way, I can't use it at French press. Oh, gracious. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. All right. To keep me up. Well, I haven't heard any bad news on like Aaron Goodwin. He's pretty much divorced from Crazy Pants who tried to get him killed online. Oh Lord. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, that's good. So the movie Wicked came out and Sid Vicious loves Wicked. She has an amazing leather jacket that's Wicked. Literally, it's from the movie. And this is part of the Wicked thing. It's balloons. It's supposed to be, you know, like air balloons. And it's metal. So I take it to work. Hi. I see we got a visitor. Chat. Put a thumbs up. It helps with our algorithm in finding us. I know, I always move around. Actually, I have a nervous twitch. I try to hold back where I move my leg like this back and forth, and I'll catch myself and I'll be like, okay, hold it. And I'll go like this. Yeah. Hello, Roos Margin. So, have you ever been scammed? Well, if you get, say you go on X, you like a show, and you go on that show and you notice that they put a post out and you go and you make a comment. You post it and suddenly you get a message from that actual person. Let's say they're on X. Do you know, are they verified? Well, there's a verification. And if there's no verification, which is usually in a circle after their name, would be a verification with a white check mark with a green background. It's a circle. So a lot of people, they get, you know, scammed or thinking that they're talking to an actual celebrity or whatever. And if they take you off a platform to a different one, that is what I call third world country, you know, you're looking at what I call you're being scammed. Boy, did I had fun with one of them. Oh boy. I'm not even going to talk about it, but if you know your coworker is pretending to be a celebrity and you want to find out, let me tell you this. This is what you do. If your coworker is scamming you and pretending to be a celebrity that they're not, this is what you do. You go, hey, you know what I like about this Wednesday? We have it off. We don't have it off. But that's what you tell the fake celebrity. Wednesday rolls around. Fake coworker, don't go into town. I was like, I fucked with this coworker for the longest time. I thought this was so much fun. Oh God, I like fucking with stupid people. Especially the ones that take other people for rides. Yeah, that coworker. She pretended she was being Keanu Reeves. She's the only coworker I ever treated different. Really different. Had to. Cuckoo for coconuts. I just thought, oh boy, that one a little bit, you know? So, it is what it is. It's a learning lesson. Coma. Okay, alright, alright. I was told recently by somebody that they were in a 10-year coma. Oh, fuck. Did you go in the Guinness book? I've never heard of someone coming out of a 10-year coma. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I looked it up. They only have prognosis, like what could. Because, I don't know what said, but, huh. Oh well. It's had me kind of thinking, did that person go to jail for 10 years and just doesn't want to tell you what they went for jail for, you know? I don't know. My grandfather knew a guy. His nickname was Steamboat. He was what you would call where he can like pick locks, you know, he can figure out how the tumbler went. He was teaching me. I used to know how to do that stuff for the longest time, up until the age of 14. My dad, he said, this is getting crazy. He quit buying me locks. I had other locks with like magnets because it creeped him out. I never memorized it because oh, don't worry. Here, I'll figure it out what it is. His name was Steamboat because he was always going up the river. And he would tell people what he did. He said the only ones that don't tell you are the people that did really bad things. So they make up where they were for like 10 years, you know, like a coma or, you know, because you did bad things, you know, got mad, someone chopped them up, put them in different places, or, you know, been bad. I don't know. That goes in my head, okay? I watch those documentaries, okay? And when someone says, you know, something offhand and you go, and you have, my mom was a nurse, you know, I've been around the hospital enough to know that when someone was in a coma for 2 years, they were getting ready to pull the plug in a lot of cases, unless you have people like with a shitload of money just pouring it in. I'm not going to say it's a miracle, but, you know, I'm not going to say it's not a lie either. I'm just saying, well, I thought of Steamboat after the longest time. I haven't thought of that person. He's a real good teacher. That's what my grandma said. She forgot the combination. Oh, grandma, don't worry. Oh, here's the combination, and I just left it open. I never stole anything. My grandma says, no, you're not hanging out with Steamboat no more. Oh, okay. That's a good one. Thanks for saying that. Because it's important, you know, if things seem off, you're not talking to the real person. My yeah, you know when you're, it's like telltale signs you're talking to a person who is lying. So, what kind of jewelry you have? You mean the one on my ankle? I mean, oh, yeah, I like ankle bracelets, you know. I know I'm a dude, but, I think they're kind of sexy. They might be letting on that they got more than an ankle bracelet. Hey, could you bring toilet paper? The police are supposed to bring me the toilet paper and not allowed to leave. I got fished by a 50-year-old pitcher that was doctored up. I talked to this guy for 5 years on Facebook. 5 years. So I'm thinking I'm going to see a guy that's kind of hot, and I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to it. I get on gussied up. Shoot, if I wore a garbage bag, it would have been good. Oh boy. He answers the door, and I'm like looking behind him thinking, hey, where's the other guy? So finally I said, how old's that picture? And he's like, and I go, yeah. Is that picture close to what I'm seeing? And he goes, well, I go, yeah. Mm. So if you're joining, see what John is putting out, and he has, just an idea. Even they can pay for their verification, but their postings will be off, so be sure that you like the right people. Let me quit moving. The coffee's working. Woohoo! I've been watching the Disney Channel. Yeah, I'm like a big kid, okay? I never grew up. Trust me on this one, because on the Aztec Games, I am going to wear the full outfit of Hogwarts. I will wear it well. I will be wearing a Hogwarts skirt with, something thick or whatever, and then the Hogwarts white shirt along with the Hogwarts tie, and this, I'd be Hogwarty with my um, zap, 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 zap. Sorry. And Sarah and Sid bought me a Hogwarty thing that I'll be wearing along with that for the wonderful Aztec Games. Even if I don't win, I'll look good. Oh, no, it's not coffee. It's, like what you call creamsicle, orange creamsicle. And I've been like drinking it for over an hour. I felt it was cushy diced and it's like orange colored. It's not it's a naughty drink is what I call it because it's high in calories and high in sugar. And that's where water comes in. Um, I put a lot of crushed ice and then I let the ice melt so it will dilute it even further. I like the taste of it. It's so good, but it's naughty. I allow myself one. I'm on my second one. And that's it. At least for public drinking. I put myself to two. I learned a long time ago at a wedding. You see, they came out with a new drink called Sex on the Beach. Hell with Sex on the Beach. I wanted the drink. Yeah. Oh boy, they had open bar. I was like, I had a crappy week and I let everybody know my shit. Oh my God. I remember it in snippets, but I said some stuff that outdid anything I've ever said. And I learned real quick of the 2 drink rule. If you drink more than that and you make your fool, then it's on you. It is really good. Yeah, I like to sip it, you know, it's good to sip between. It's very sweet. I put if you want to dress it up, if you want to you can add whipped cream. What I would do if you want to make it even better taste, get the actual cream that you put into oh shoot. My dad used to have it. That's the reason why I know. He used to pump it up. And he used to have this thing. He had fucking whipped cream. I'm like, are you allowed that, Dad? Because, you know, he had gotten heart surgery and he got this thing. Fuck, that stuff was just. And I'm like, oh, yeah. It really is good. Throw in no cinnamon because you're. Unless you want, like, I think it'd be like I'm considered a creamsicle Mexicano. You can put in some a little bit of chili spice. It is very good. Just it's my naughty drink. Yeah, so all week I've been thinking about no one can be in a coma for 10 years. 10 years. A coma. Yeah, Devin.
I got your cat.
Oh, thank you. That's my ex. Hey, turd, come here. Well, it'll come and get me. Trust me. Uh-oh. It spots me. Oh my God. Yeah, that's washed. You gotta put your scent on that. Yeah, I know. Smell every crack. Yeah. Oh, he spots me. Oh God. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Oh. Yeah, that's how I see. Okay, all right. No, he didn't miss me. But I do enjoy being back in my room because I have a queen size bed that's nice and cushy. No, you do not go on there. You've been knocking stuff down and I've been waking up to soggy shit. Get out here, you big kitty. Remember the little kitty? I got the big kitty. I missed her, Joe. Oh, well. Hey, guess what? I got a prize for you. Close your eyes and inhale. I seriously need to get a haircut. My son got his haircut. He got it cut short. I could not believe it. He got it cut real short. I was like, wow. My hair's gotten really thick since I have told people about AMLA oil and stated to people, look, use it. You can find it. That is the main ingredient in all these shampoo, conditioners, and stuff. The main ingredient is AMLA oil. And what it does, it is just, I don't know. I put it in all my stuff. I put jojoba oil in my conditioner and products. My lotion. Oh yeah, that's what I need Devin to do. I gotta buy some coffee this weekend so he can make some coffee tincture so I can put it in creams. So I can take it to work. Another way to have caffeine. He is, let's see. I think he was born in December or January. I don't know. Because when I got him, he was my Valentine's present. That's what it was, I think. No, it was January I got him. He was 4 months. He was 4 months when I got him in January. So, January, February, March, April. He's 7 months. God damn, he's a big sucker. You drive me nuts. He's got a foot fetish. Come here, Mr. Fetish. Look at that tail. Oh, that tail. Wiggle, wiggle your tail, wiggle your tail. Aw. Mama, I missed you. Oh, ouch. Hey, you want to meet Mr. Spray? Mr. Spray comes in different flavors. Which French asshole do you want to smell like today? Well, this is a good person, but, yeah. Grande's a good person. Man. It came with a fuzzy thing. I lost it. It became a cat toy. I gotta plug it in. Here, go get it. So if anyone is watching, it would be great. Put a thumbs up. Subscribe. In most cases, there is a verification code, but I've just been told by John, the moderator, the mod. He stated something which I didn't know, that people can buy verification codes and they can kind of fake it, but their stuff seems off, like there's nothing about who they are or what they do. It's advertisement. Yeah, I got a boy. God, he's big for 7 months. Jesus Christ. I bought, like just cat food, and he doesn't like cat food. He still likes the kitten food. He doesn't really eat the, oh, it is what it is. Yeah, when I first got him, he was like, what, 4 months? Yeah. 4 months. Just little. Sarah was holding him. He was like, meow, 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 meow. He did not like driving in the Jeep at first. I was thinking of getting a special cat thing, put him in there. It's all safety. I talked to a scam artist today, blew up my phone. Well, James, I have been dating him on and off for 2 years. He refuses to take me to his house, which could mean, because I told him I do not care for external affairs, like you have a wife, girlfriend. I don't want that kind of relationship. I don't want that kind of, no. So I have come to the complete thing that I just can't, I can't do outhouse bathroom sex. It's just not fulfilling. Well, at least he doesn't wear ankle jewelry. Have Kung Pao chicken. Wow. Oh, we got Chinese Kung Pao chicken. Mexican Chinese Kung Pao chicken. That's what I was thinking. What? Oh, what's this? What's this? Okay, spoil my cat. He's a spoiled turd. He's spoiled. So anyway, I always tell people when there is money like asked, report, block, move on. Never send any celebrity any money. Hey. You're being bad. I gave you a treat, now you're being a bad? You're bad, kitty. Hold it. Do I got a spray? Oh, look at this one. Viva la France. Viva la France. Oh, you must love French. Ariana Grande. You guys smell sexy. I got a sexy smelling cat. Mm. I had this one cat. His name was Cat Cat. And Cat Cat loved to get right under my dad's foot. Right, and just wrap his leg, his tail around and just get around. My dad would go, "Arr." Used to drive him nuts. He was funny when he got older. He refused to go out in the RV. I should have just stayed in here, but it was getting so volatile at the time. I just needed to get away from the negativity. When my toilet died, I was like, oh man, it smells like a sewer in here, and I had to deal with rats. I was so done. Oh, we've gone over an hour. Wow, we got 4 people. Hello. Hello. Come and join the chat down below. Put a like. It helps people find and also subscribe. So we're talking about avoiding scams. A lot of times when you go on Telegram or things that were used in the 90s, early 2000s, like AOL, they might be scam artists. Telegram's another one. They're usually a scam artist, you'll be talking with this guy. Hey, I'm like, I thought it was someone in high school, one of my high school buddies. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, no, no. I'm in, it was like a different city. Oh, I'm in Saginaw. And I'm like, or wherever he said. I was just like, God dang. People are just, anything on Telegraph, I just went, no. From my justification, from talking to people, Telegraph usually meant they're scam artists to some extent. And then you have, X. Apparently, they can buy their verification, in which shows that they're verified, but their stuff's off. Like say you have a reality show on All the Stars, but it'll show the reality show logo, but when you look below, it just doesn't. It's like a commercial for something different, It could be for their own show that's slightly comparable or whatever, or it's just off because it's got like a advertising for Middle Eastern clothing or something, Well, that's really good. I'm glad that you have a boy cat that is about the same age as mine. God dang, I think mine's a monster. He's like big. God, usually my cats don't grow that quick. Dang, out west cats, it's like it's the toxic waste, I know. That's what I'm thinking, all the aliens, they flying by. And then they just drop little giblets of their, toxic waste. Yeah, my cat got a little bit, I know. So welcome all. Laundry should be done. So let me do. Where's my crazy cat? Bobby. Oh, there he is. Come here, my little sweetie. God damn it, that's heavy. Okay, that's still running. Oh, would you quit it? No. You can't go out. I still got to do my painting of gold because that's what it's a brown gold. It's not like a I wanted it to look like it belonged, so I wanted it like a kind of it's called a brown gold. And I gotta paint the rest. That's what the blue around my ceiling is. My cat's sitting there. Good, I'll give you a can. Yeah, don't give me those eyes. So, yeah, it's pretty cool though. It really is. I like the color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a purple. It's not deep. It's fucking cool color. I love it. That was the only thing I missed when I was in the RV. I did have seclusion to a certain extent when the door closed. Yeah, I tried to get it to close. I paid someone to get it to close, and yeah. Ugh. Today's usually, we have scheduled wash days, and this is not my wash day, so I'm not going to make a stinky. I only make a sticky when it's my wash day. They had a good deal. And these are pretty cool, though. When you finish them, you could put weed in there, like make a bunch of joints, give it, for like Christmas, make a bunch of joints. This is a cannabis product. Keep out of reach out of children. Mommy needs to get some Z's. Take a couple of them. Oh, shit. No. Oh, God. When I was a kid, my mom used to give my brother NyQuil, and she used to call him Dr. Q. Never gave me. Oh, God, no. Because I would just go, I would spit it out in the sink and stuff. I couldn't stand the taste. When I was sick, I couldn't taste anyway. I didn't give a crap. So, welcome all. There are people out there scamming people. And in real life, you get scammed. Do all kinds of funky shit. My dad told me it'll be a friend that will scam you more than anything. And I said, really? Yeah. Wow. My dad said in the legal court, more than anything, there are best friends, there are mom, dad, going against brother, sister, all kinds of stuff. It's family. He said, but you'll get, the occasional person that you'll hire to do work on your house and they don't fulfill what they're supposed to do, or they overcharge you to the point where it's stupid, or you get just bad workmanship and it's someone that you hired through word of mouth or whatever. My cat's being good. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm gonna smoke some more weed. My cat's so good when I smoke weed. I don't know why. Let's get a little bit. Let's see how much I have. What I like about grinders, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have some naysayers, but more of the point when I get done with what's in here, I go and I clean my screen. I take my screen, I clean it, just go back and forth before I grind a new flower through it. And then underneath the screen is another nummy that you can put. And, oh, it's so good. So around Christmas, I infuse a lot of my joints. They're bigger than normal. I get the bigger than normal joints, so it's like a blunt, and it's infused. Oh, it's so good. I call it the white girl joints, the white girl blunts. And, oh, let me put some keef in it. Keef. It's keef. Let's put keef. There we go. Put a little keef here, a little keef there. Woo, 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 woo. So, the best way to know if you're being scammed by a coworker, say you're being scammed and it's a famous person, make up whatever you want. Be Ariana Grande, okay? And let's say you think Ariana Grande is really cool. You don't go stalking or, do any crazy stuff like that, but you think she's cool. And suddenly, Ariana Grande is like texting you, hey, we should go shopping and stuff. But they don't ask for money, but they're asking personal questions that you don't want to answer. So you come up with a thing, you're trying to figure out who would you be working with that want to know personal questions. Just tell them that you have a day off in a week that you guys would never normally have, like a Tuesday or Monday or a Wednesday off. Put that out there. See if they miss. Do it more than once. My theory is if it does it 3 times and they miss 3 times, I think that person is your fake person pretending. Because I heard a rumor somebody that I knew was pretending to be a fake person. It happened more than once. And when they did the famous person, I said, that's crossing the line. The other time, okay, all right, good laugh, ha ha ha. You like my dog? I have a cat. His name's Bobby. You see, Omega got sick last month and I forgot to put Kleenex on my list. So I went to the store and didn't pick up Kleenex, so I was stuck using toilet paper and forgot to put the toilet paper away. So I left it right at the edge. He walked up on here, put it down, and it went from here to all the way around the room. I'm going to buy some Kleenex even this weekend so I don't run out. Yeah, too much fun. Oh, his profile picture. Oh, I see. Good catch, John. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I had a dog. My dog's name was Callie. Callie can be seen out front every so often. That was what I gave up in the divorce because I could not at that time afford to feed the dog and pay bills and other stuff. So yeah. So from time to time, the boxer, I get to pet it, I get to see her. That is a good profile picture. Nice dog. So let's smoke together. I am smoking. Let me show the bag. Okay. Is it orange, lemon? Yeah, lemon cake OG. Isn't it? It's lemon cake OG. Lemon cake OG. You can get this. Lemon cake. What? Oh, you're giving me the silent treatment. I attract animals. I do. So at work, I told my manager, kiss my grits. He laughed. And I said, guess what? He goes, what? I got a chicken. He goes, yeah. You want to know her name? He goes, what? Grits. So when you come over with your kids one day, your wife's there, you're going to be kissing my grits. Oh, Adele. Hello, Adele. Don't forget to put a thumbs up and subscribe. So where are you from? Adele? Khan? Oh, Pakistan. Have you ever been scammed? Or possibly even been an ex-scammer? Oh, well, always keep an idea, especially I found out on X, they can buy their certification and you can end up going on a site that's an advertisement. Well, I hope good does follow me. I try to do the best I can. Well, thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Abdil Khan. Well, thank you very much. I hope that I spread some positive thoughts. I am okay. All right, Abdil. All right. I told somebody my full name, that I use. I always say part of my name is fun. Yeah, fun, yeah. And they like that idea. So I put that when I have my other account with my real name, and I put, meaning, and I put in a 3 thing. So my family, that's how I see it. Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Wow. Everyone keep safe. Let's start with let's have a closing prayer. May all people who watch this and who have been on here be watched over. May all good come to them that is well deserved. May all be safe. Amen. All right. Those edibles are kicking in. Whew. So I am going to go. Bye.